Morning, folks. Welcome to the farm. Now, this is something I wanted to talk about. It's been on my mind for a while. And I had a mate, an old mate of mine from school. A lot of you know him, Charles Bennett, or as we knew him, Charles Roberts. And Charles passed away the other day. And it rocked me a bit, because I've got heart disease now. I didn't know this a while ago, but I found out a couple of years ago. And we're in the danger zone, anyone between 40 and 60. Luckily, I'm still in my 40s. But yeah, I'm knocking close to 50, And there's heavy risks for us this age. And I just want to put a warning out there for all the oaks that are out there. What happened with me was, I didn't know I was sick. I had no clue. And after the riots, we were running around. Matthew Roberts and myself, we were chasing a suspect down the one, I don't know where it was, Matt, you remember, down the back of Pelham. And I just couldn't keep up with Matt. And I realized, hang on, this guy's obviously a lot younger than me and fitter. But jeez, I'm really out of breath. I couldn't understand why I couldn't catch this. And I know with the guns flying, bullets flying and things like that, your adrenaline rush is heavy. And I thought maybe I'm just out of breath, But anyway, after that, I applied for some insurance. And now I come from the insurance industry, and I helped found a company called Bright Rock. And so I applied with them. And they're the ones that actually brought it to my attention that I was ill after taking a year's premiums and then dropping me like a hot potato. But anyway, insurance companies are like South African politicians, They're all crooked. But I thank them, because I would never have known that I was ill. I had no idea. I just thought I'm progressively getting unfit and more unfit and more unfit, and and I thought that's what it was. Didn't know that I was sick, and that my heart's battling, and that's why I'm not able to do what I used to do. And and this is progressive. It was happening over the doctor reckons anything from 10-15 years. So I've been ill for ages. The sad thing is I've paid insurance for 20 years. 20 years. And because I was getting sicker and sicker and slower and more weak and not being able to do the work, I sort of lost a lot of jobs that I could have got, and my income went down, and I couldn't pay for the full cover that I used to have. And so you don't know that you're sick, and the insurance companies don't give a rat's ass about that. So when they did find out after taking almost a year's premiums, they just said sorry. They called it non-disclosure. Meantime, they're the ones that disclosed it to me. They after me going to them. But anyway, that's a whole different story. That's on my channel, and if you want to look at it, I'll send you guys a link. But what I want to say is, the guys that are out there that are my age, anything between 40 and 60, you need to, please, chaps, go and have your health checked. Don't go to your standard GP. Go to the GP and ask them for a referral. Go and do the whole cardiologist thing. Check out your hearts, guys, because that's a silent killer. You don't know that you're sick. You got no clue. It hits you out the blue. And when you look again, that's it, your tickets, bro. Oak said, if I didn't find out then, if the insurance company didn't send me for those medicals and decline my benefits, they declined my benefits, and that's what raised the alarm bell. I thought, well, why are they declining my benefits? What the hell? Am I sick? And I couldn't get an answer. They refused. They wouldn't give me an answer until they declined the policy. And then when I went to the doctor, I said, listen, these oaks say I'm sick, but they're not telling me what's wrong. Please, can you look into it a little bit further? And that's when things actually came out. And that's when he sent me to the cardiologist, and the cardiologist picked it up and said, listen, your heart's not happy. That was his exact words. And so it was, I crapped myself. And then there's a whole spiel that comes in from there, because you find out that you're going to die. And being a Christian now, looking in retrospect, things are a little bit different. But at the time, that first year, and I think people that have been through different stages of cancer and so on, and also finding out the heart disease route, and whatever kind of terminal thing that you find out, about. That first year is a mind job, eh? It messes with your mind because now you try and place your thoughts, and all day you're worried about this death thing, and are you getting everything ready? Okay? You start preparing. You want to take things out of your name, put it in your wife's name, put it in your kids' names. You want to get things ready, make things easier because you're expecting yourself to die. And then after meds, the second year you start to feel a bit better. I had to build up to a medication level that I'm on now, and it took almost a year to get up to where I could take the full dosage. And that's only when you start getting the proper, when you start recovering properly. And I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm a hell of a lot stronger. I had an ejection fraction of less than 35%. I'm actually up at 39% now, so I'm almost at 40. And after speaking to a couple of doctor friends, having an ejection fraction of just under 50, they know of guys that have run the comrades with that. So I'm on the road to recovery. And I thank the insurance companies for screwing me over, because I never would have got my ass into gear and started working again like I did. I started working harder and pushing myself harder. And they're actually healing me from heart disease. And I might fall over tomorrow and die anyway, but I feel a hell of a lot better. I feel invigorated. I know I got done in. And and there's a podcast coming out on that soon where we're going to start naming and shaming these guys in a serious way. We're just building up more numbers. Our one group's got more than 40,000 people across South Africa. And that's just the one group. We're working on others as well. And we're going to go global on this thing. We're going to start tearing people apart, or companies apart, for doing things wrong. The whole Hello Peter thing. We want to take that to a whole new level. We want to make a podcast about Hello Peter. Let's get this thing. Anyway, I digress. The big thing here that I'm trying to talk to you about, guys that are my age, anything from 40 to 60, guys, please go to your doctor, check it out. If you start feeling a little bit fatigued, you feel like you're just getting old, you might not be getting old. You might just be flipping ill. And I'm feeling great again. I feel flipping awesome because I got help. I'm right. I can do almost everything I did before. But if you don't get that help, you don't find out what's wrong with you, don't think it's just you getting lazy and getting old. It could be something else. So please, chaps, go check yourselves out. Make sure your health is right there. You owe it to your families anyway. You have to do it.